Hi everyone, welcome back to the Mixed Concepts channel for another Road to Cricket World Cup 2015 video as England. So in this video I'll be playing the Road to 2015 ODI World Cup as England in match number 8, which is actually the semi-final of the World Cup, and I'll be playing against Australia. Well, in real life Australia did make it to the semi-final. In fact, they won the World Cup. They had played India in the semi-final. I know this is showing as semi-final 1 in the bracket, which was between New Zealand and South Africa, which was played in New Zealand. However, because I'm playing against Australia, I'm going to play in an Australian stadium. So when Australia and India played in the semi-final, they played in Sydney. So that's where I'm going to play this game, in the Sydney ground, which is there in real cricket. So yeah, that's where I'll play this game, in Sydney as England. Okay, can I take revenge against Australia from the first game where I had lost and make it to the World Cup final? We'll see. Anyway, moving on to the game now. First ball of the match, Jimmy Anderson bowling to Aaron Finch. Ooh, Finch plays a nice shot. He's going to get a quick single to cover. That's a good start for Australia. He's off the mark with that single, and so is Aaron Finch. Warner's made his intentions clear to be going hell for leather for ball 1, and this time he's got bat to ball, and he's clear mid-on. It's going to go for 4. The last time he tried to play the big shot, he completely missed it, but this time he's hit it for 4. Jimmy Anderson, maybe he's got to go for the Yorker. He did, but Warner somehow hits it off the back foot over the top of mid-on, and it's going to go for 4 more runs. So back-to-back boundaries for David Warner. Jimmy Anderson under the pressure immediately. The field has stayed the same. Oh, Warner this time, he doesn't have to hit it in the air. He's just going to hit that down the ground. No chance for mid-on to cut that off. It's going to be 3 boundaries in a row for David Warner. Jimmy Anderson doesn't know what to do. Last ball of the over. It's already been 13 of it, and now the field has changed. Oh, but David Warner, he steps down the wicket. He's hit that over the offside. It's gone for 6. 4, 4, 4, 6. 19 of the over. After 1, Australia 19 for none. Warner, he's already off to a blistering start. 20 of 6. And he now plays a switch hit. And he's going to hit that for 4. He didn't time it that well, but he's got enough to clear third man. And Warner is just putting England on the pump. Stuart Broad. Can he have a comeback delivery? Oh, Warner tries to play the scoop, but he's gone. What a catch as well. A fine leg. And David Warner, his blitzkrieg has come to an end. 24 of 8, but he's gone. Stuart Broad gets the wicket. Great catch from Ian Bell. It's 26 for 1. Steve Smith, the new batter on strike, facing his first ball. Oh, that is a beautiful straight drive. No chance for anyone to cut that off. That's going to race away for 4. Beautifully played from Steve Smith. First ball, he's at a boundary as well. Good start for him. Smith now, back on strike. Oh, that's a beautiful cover drive from Steve Smith. He's played 2 gorgeous shots and has got 2 boundaries. He's looking an ominous touch, and that's not good signs for England. Steve Smith, he's now back on strike. Oh, he's hit that straight to gully and he's gone. Anderson strikes, and Australia now 2 down for 37. Steve Smith's gone for 9, caught by Stuart Broad. Wow, what a comeback for England. Maxwell swings out to the leg side. Is he going to hit that for 4? He's coming around his deep square leg and he does well. He cuts it to 3. That's also good running from Maxwell and Finch, but he saves 1 run for the team as a fielder. Excellent work there at long leg. It's been 2 of the first 3 balls so far. Maxwell's giving himself some room, but he's hit that through the offside and he's going to go for 4. That is the first boundary for Glenn Maxwell in this innings. Well, he's going to have to play a big innings here for Australia. Oh, beautiful square drive there from Aaron Finch. He's hit that in the gap. That's going to race away for 4. Finally, a boundary for Aaron Finch. He's not scored 1 boundary, but he's got 1 as soon as the power plays come to an end. Last ball of the over. It's been 6 of it so far. Maxwell on strike. Oh, he's hit that straight back to Wilson. What a catch as well. He had to jump in his action, and he's taken a brilliant catch. And Maxwell's gone for 27, and Australia 85 for 3 after 11. Oh, that is an interesting shot by Michael Clarke, but he's just used the pace of Chris Wilkes to somehow hit that through the third man region for 4. That is the first boundary for Michael Clarke in this innings. Good start for the Aussie captain. Aaron Finch back on strike. Oh, he plays a square drive again. He's hit that through the offside again. It's going to go for 4 more as well. Second boundary for Aaron Finch. Also brings up the 100 for Australia in the 13th over. Oh, that is nicely played away by Aaron Finch through the offside. It's going to go for 4. Just timed it beautifully. Chris Wilkes, he's got a wicket, but he's also been hit for a few boundaries by Aaron Finch especially. Aaron Finch, he's on 49. That's a nice off drive. He's going to get a single to mid-off, and that'll be 50 for Aaron Finch. He's played well. He's stayed on. He's seen 3 batters come and go. But he's got to stay on for Australia. Against England last time he made 100, and he's now made 50 or 52 with 3 4s and no 6s. So far, good innings. Okay, that's just nudged towards cover for a single. Oh, that's a terrible throw. And there's no fielder backing up, so that's going to go for 4 extra runs via an overthrow. That is unnecessary from England. They're putting out the pressure, and that just releases a lot of it. Last ball of the over. Just been the 3 of it. Oh, that is nicely played away by Aaron Finch to the offside. That's going to race away for 4. Beautiful timing to end the over. 7 of it. 21 gone. 140 for 3. Last ball of the over. Been the 4 singles of it so far. Oh, that is a beautiful on drive from Aaron Finch. Timing is beautiful. To perfection. Beats mid-on. Goes for 4 more. 160 for 3 after 25. Michael Clark. He's hit that through the offside. Is that going to go for 4 finally? No, it isn't. Deep cover comes around and he will cut it to 3. Well, Michael Clark hit a boundary early on, but he's struggled with his timing a lot since then. But he's got 3. Finally, more than 1 runner ball. Aaron Finch now on strike. Oh, it's a nice shot, but it's in the end. What a catch as well from Stuart Broad. A cover. He's gone as Aaron Finch. Moinoli gets the wicket, and it's Aaron Finch. He's gone for a run about 78, and Australia 176 for 4. Michael Clark plays a sweep shot. He's hit that in the gap. Long leg is coming around, and he will cut it. Ooh, it was a little dodgy. I thought he had himself hit the rope, but nonetheless, he's done well. He's going to cut that to 3. So Michael Clark gets another 3. And that's also his 50th. Well, Michael Clark, he's played a pretty slow 50. 50 of 72 deliveries with just 1-4, but now he's got to accelerate to help Australia. Last ball of the over. Just been the 4 singles of it. Ooh, that is a beautiful drive there from Shane Watson. It's going to be mid-on and go for 4. Finally a boundary for Australia. It's come in after over 10 overs. 224 for 4 after 39. Michael Clark, he's facing his 100th delivery. And his 100th delivery, he's going to hit that for 4 through the offside. Beautiful square drive, that is. And he moves to 70. Well, he's only striking at 70. He's got to up that strike rate. Last ball of the over. It's been 7 runs of it so far from Anderson. Oh, Michael Clark, he's gone for the slog sweep. There is no fielder in that mid-wicket region, so it's a safe shot, and he's hit a 4 to end the over. 11 of it. That's a good over for Australia. Stuart Broad, he's back for his 7th over. Shane Watson goes big, but he's going to hit straight to the deep extra cover fielder. There was 1 fielder in the deep on the outside. Shane Watson picked him up perfectly. Good catch from Joe Root. He's gone for 32. 245 for 5. James Faulkner back on strike. Ooh, Faulkner steps down the track. He's hit that over mid-on. It's going to go for a 1 bounce 4. Much needed bound for Australia. They need to get at least to 300 to put pressure on England. Stuart Broad. He balls a slower one, but James Faulkner, he hits that over the offside for 6. There was a fielder right there for that shot, but Faulkner just hit that too well. Stuart Broad, maybe he's got to change his length. He goes for the Yorker, but James Faulkner gives himself room, hits it over backward point, gonna go for 4 more. 4-6-4, Faulkner putting all the pressure on Stuart Broad. Stuart Broad, he's got to contain. No, he's not. He's going to hit that over the fielder. 6 more runs. James Faulkner's hit 20 of the last 4 deliveries. Last ball of the over. It's already been 21 of the over. And make that 27. Faulkner's hit that. That's the biggest 6 of the over. 27 of it after 48 Australia. 297 for 5. Brings up the 50-run partnership with his 29 deliveries between Michael Clark and Faulkner. Faulkner on 42 of 18 deliveries. What an innings. Jimmy Anderson back for his final over. He's balling to Michael Clark now. Now Michael Clark's joining in on the action. Hits the helicopter shot over mid-on. Go for 4. Brings up the 300 for Australia. They got 30 in the last 6 deliveries. Anderson, can he finally ball a non-boundary ball? No, Michael Clark, he gives himself room. Hits that over backward point. Another big 6. Wow, Australia have just turned into demons all of a sudden. Michael Clark, he's on 95. I bet he's going to go for a maximum to get 100. Yes, he is. Over backward point. Deja vu. 2 6s in a row. 16 of the first 3. 42 runs on the last 8 deliveries. And it is the 100 for Michael Clark. 101 of 116 with 4 4s and 2 6s. He was striking at less than 70. Now he's striking over 80. What a turnaround from Clark. Anderson, he's not coming from around the wicket. Oh, he plays the helicopter shot as Michael Clark, but he's not timed and he's been caught at deep mid wicket by Ian Bell, so it ends the century for Michael Clark. He's played well though, made 103 at 118 and Australia 315 for 6. Last ball of the over. Brad Adden on strike. It's already been 18 at a wicket. Brad Adden goes big. He picked the slower one, but he's not timed it very well. That's a long part of the boundary there, and he's been caught by Joe Root at long off. So Brad Adden's going for a golden duck. Anderson got 2 wickets to end. 315 for 7 after 49. Stu brought the ball the final over. First ball, Mitchell Johnson plays a switch hit, and he's going to hit that for 6. Short boundaries behind the wicket, and he's taking advantage there as Mitchell Johnson on that occasion. He's gone big as Mitchell Johnson, but the straight boundary is longer and he's going to be caught by Joe Root at long off. So 6.5 for Mitchell Johnson. Well, England have got 3 wickets in the last 4 deliveries. Mitchell Starc. First ball he did miss, but this time he's got a hold of it. He's hit it over mid-on. It's gone for 6 as well. Second 6 in this over. First one for Mitchell Starc in this innings. Stuart Broad coming in again. Ooh, Mitchell Starc, he steps down the wicket, and he's hit that for another 6 of a mid on. This time it's cleared the side screen as well. Last ball of the innings. It's been 18 at a wicket so far in this over. Mitchell Starc looks to go over mid on again, but this time off the bottom of the bat, he's gone. So 2 wickets were brought in the final over. He gets 4, but Australia get 333 for 9 after 50. 334 to win for England. First ball of the run chase. Mitchell Starc to Moeen Ali. It's short and wide, nicely cut away by Moeen Ali, but he won't be third man, but he'll get a single. It's a poor throw, but it'll just be the single to start off for Moeen Ali. Short and wide again, but this time Moeen Ali hits that in the gap, and that's going to go for 4. So that is the first boundary, finally, for Moeen Ali in England. He finds the gap there. Moeen Ali steps across. But he will play a lovely on drive in the gap between mid-wicket and mid-on, and that's going to race away for 4. Second boundary for Moeen Ali. He's off to a good start, and if it continues, it's not going to be good for Australia. Moeen Ali pushes out in the gap. Oh, he's timed that so well. It's going to race away for 4 more. It is a kind of a fast start field here in Sydney, and it's back-to-back boundaries for Moeen Ali. Short ball, nicely pulled away by Moeen Ali in the gap between square leg and fine leg. Is that going to go for 4? Square leg's running after it. He will cut it off to 3. So that's great commitment. Oh, in fact, they're going to come back for 4. That's also great running from Moeen Ali and Ian Bell. So all that effort was for naught as England got 4 runs of the delivery. That's a poor delivery from Josh Hazlewood. It was on the pads and flicked away by Moeen Ali. This time it's going for 4. It's going to hit the boundary on the full. But that's the 5th boundary for Moeen Ali already in this innings. Moeen Ali, he is back on strike. Oh, he's nicely flicked that, but he's in the end. What a catch as well at square leg. Oh, Moeen Ali couldn't keep it down, and he's got to go back for 38. Shane Watson strikes. Good catch from Steve Smith. It's 52 for 1. Ian Bell on strike. Oh, he plays the uppercut, but the fielder's right there, and he's dropped it. Would you believe it? That is a simple catch gone down at third man. Oh, the fielder's placed right there for the ram shot, and Ian Bell, he fell in the trap, but he's still in. Oh, he plays a push shot, does Ian Bell. That is beautifully played in the gap. That's timed so well. It's going to race away for 4. That is finally a first boundary for Ian Bell in this innings. He's been struggling until now. Bowls him! He's been bowled around the legs. That is a massive wicket for Josh Hazlewood in Australia. It's the informed batter. Gary Ballance has gone for 20. It's 97 for 2. Oh, that's a nice square drive there from Joe Root. He's hit that in the gap, and that's going to go for 4. Finally, the first boundary for Joe Root. His timing has been decent, but he's not been able to hit the boundary until now on that occasion. Last ball of the over. Been the fast singles of it. It was a slower ball. He was a bit early on the on drive there was Ian Bell. He just hit that for a single to mid-wicket. So 6 of the over. It's 130 for 2 after 20. That also brings up the 50 for Ian Bell. He's moved on to 50 of 48. Well, he's only hit 1-4, but he's got to cash in after that drop catch. Joe Root, back on track. It was a bit wide there from Shane Watson, and Joe Root plays a lovely square drive. That's going to go for 4. Yep, if Joe Root figures out the timing, watch out Australia, because he's going to make this very difficult for you. Josh Hazlewood back for his 4th over. Oh, it was a short ball there. Nicely played away by Ian Bell because third man was quite square. Fine leg is running after it. He will get there. So it won't be 4. However, Ian Bell and Joe Root are going to run 4. So it'll be 4 anyway. Not going to hit the boundary cushion, but 4 runs via running. Good running. Short and wide there from Watson. Nasty cutaway by Joe Root in the gap. That's going to go for 4. Not the best ball there with the field set from Watson. And Joe Root gave it the well-deserved treatment. Oh, that's the same ball, same shot, same result. This is just poor balling from Shane Watson. Joe Root is just cashing in on the poor balling. His back-to-back boundaries, already 12 runs of the over so far. Last ball of the over. Just been 3 runs of it. Oh, it was a poor delivery on the pass. Faulkner gets away with it though, as Joe Root could only flick that a fine leg for a single. In fact, they're gonna get 2 runs because of that poor throw. It was an unnecessary overthrow, so that allows Joe Root 2 runs to end the over. And it also brings up his 50. He's played well. He's moved on to 50 of just 36 deliveries with 4 fours, no sixes. Played an excellent innings so far. May it continue. It's been the 3 runs of it so far this over. Oh, that is nicely played away by Joe Root off the back foot. He's hit that in the gap. That's going to race away for 4. Deep square leg. He had no chance to cut it off. Perfect placement there from Root. Last ball of the over. It's already been 7 runs of it. Oh, that's a poor delivery on the pass from Faulkner. Joe Root hits it through that region again. It's going to go for 4. Back-to-back boundaries to end the over. 2 10 for 2 after 30 2 10 for 2 after 30 overs for England. The English dugout are loving it. Joe Root back on strike. Oh, he's played it off the back foot. That's going to go for 4 more. It's the same ball, same field. It's just poor from Australia. And Joe Root is taking full advantage of this situation. He's balled it fuller on the pass as Mitchell Starc. And Joe Root gives it the well-deserved treatment. This is just poor balling from Mitchell Starc and Faulkner. And Joe Root is just taking full advantage of it. And the English dugout is loving it because the target is now less than run a ball all of a sudden. A short ball nicely played away by Joe Root. And that's going to go for 4. He timed up pretty well. Just used the pace of Mitchell Johnson. Finally was inside the circle. That is just beautifully played for 4. The English dugout are loving it. It's also the second over-the-shoulder bouncer warning here for Mitchell Johnson. Because he's balled 2 bounces already in this over. Not good for him. Oh, beautifully played off the back foot by Joe Root. That's going to race away for 4. Deep square. Like no chance of cutting it off. Back-to-back bounties for Root. He's already moved on to 89. He's just playing too well here. Ian Bell on strike. He's on 98, by the way. Oh, he plays a nice shot off the back foot. He's going to come back for 2. That's good running. So back-to-back 2s for Ian Bell. And now it is the time for him to celebrate. Because he gets to his 100. Not before the umpire just kind of ruins it with his over-the-shoulder warning. But the English dugout can now celebrate. Because Ian Bell, he's got 100 of 95 deliveries with 2 fours and no sixes. He's taking full advantage of the drop catch. And he's just been there annoying England. Last ball of the over. Been 5 singles of it so far. Ooh, Joe Root plays a nice shot. Oh, there was fine leg right there to cut the boundary. Oh, that's a direct hit. Well. Ian Bell didn't expect a direct hit. So this may actually be out. We're going to the third umpire to see. That is brilliant work there, fine leg. Yeah, Joe Root, he played the shot really well, but the fine leg was really fine for that reason. They took it on for the quick single. The running has been good, but that right there will be out. Ian Bell didn't expect the direct hit. That's a brilliant throw, and a wicket from nowhere for Australia. Maybe too little too late, but you never know what can happen in a game of cricket. Ian Bell is going off for 109. Great throw from Michael Clark. It's 266 for 3 after 37. Roy Morgan on strike, facing his first ball. And straight away, the English captain, he's going to earn a boundary. Well, James Faulkner, he balled it a bit too wide, and Morgan took full advantage of it. First ball, he's hit a boundary. He's off to a great start as English captain, and it's not looking good for Australia here. Mitchell Starc, he's back for his 8th over. Well, that's short and wide, cut away by Roy Morgan, pass backward point. That's going to go for 4. Another boundary to start the over for England. Yeah, they're just cruising along to victory at this point. In Australia, they're done bowling well. They have no answers here to Morgan or Root. Joe Root finally back on strike. He's on 98. Well, he plays a beautiful square drive as Joe Root. He beats backward point, and it's going to go for 4. Moment to celebrate for Joe Root in the World Cup semi-final. The big ploy step up, and he's made 102 of 68 with 11 fours and no sixes. What an exquisite innings from an exquisite player leading England to victory at the moment. It's been 4 singles so far. Oh, that is nicely played away by Owen Morgan. He's just timed it beautifully in the gap. That's going to go for 4. Wow, even that goes to the boundary. Australia have no answers. Draw says we cannot believe it. And they now need less than 50 to win. Oh, he's missed a shot. A lot of appeal for Mitchell Johnson for an LBW. And the umpire raises the finger. Oh, could this be a start of a plot twist here? England still need 40 to win. But England do have a review. They have 2 reviews. And Morgan, he's going to use the DRS. Wow. I mean, it's worth it. Because England only need another 40 to win in 57 deliveries. So even if this is out, they should still go on and win without too many problems. But it did hit the back pad. So the back pad didn't move as much as the front pad. So where is the impact? Pitching is outside off. Impact is outside off. And wickets is umpire's call. Well, the wickets is fine, but the impact being outside off means that Owen Morgan will stay on. Wow, this is just shows how poor a day Australia have had with the ball. Even the decision that was initially out is not out. Well, it's on the pass, flicked away by Owen Morgan, over square leg, that's gone for 6. He dismissed it from his presence as the English captain. That's the first 6 of this innings, and Australia, well, at this point they've conceded. Joe Root plays a beautiful shot off the back foot, along the ground. It's going to go for 4. Yeah, I don't know why he's been trying to play aggressive strikes when he could just hit beautiful shots off the back foot, along the ground, with that perfect timing. And it also brings up the 50-run partnership of 45 deliveries between Root and Morgan. Another great partnership for England, and they're just 15 away from victory. 9 away from victory, England. James Faulkner to ball the over. Number 46, first ball. Been pulled away by Owen Morgan. Is that going to go for 4? Fine leg is putting in the commitment, and he's done well. However, Owen Morgan and Joe Root are going to run 4, so that's also great running. Even at this phase, they're running so hard. It's good to see, though, the commitment from both teams here. Just 5 more to win. Will Morgan finish it off this over? Well, he might, because he's hit that in the gap. That's just a poor delivery from James Faulkner. And Owen Morgan has hit that through the covers for 4. And now, the scores are level. So it's a dot. Owen Morgan, he'll want to finish it off with a 6 to get to 50. Oh, he looked to go for the massive hit. He's got no timing. It's not going to carry to the fielder at near the boundary. So it's just going to be a single. He'll end on 46 not out with the English captain, and Australia are eliminated because England win by 7 wickets. They chased on 334 very comfortably, winning by 7 wickets with 26 balls to spare. And the player of the match is Joe Root for his wonderful 100. Well, that is fantastic because I managed to beat Australia. I've taken revenge against them from game 1 where I lost to them. So let's go. I beat Australia and I've made it to the World Cup final with England. Let's go. I'm 1 step away from completing the redemption arc of England in this 2015 Cricket World Cup. I know it's only virtual and I can't rewrite reality. Let's see who I'm playing in the final. Oh, so India beat New Zealand. Wow, so I get to play India in the final. That is going to be one great game. Wow, I cannot wait to play the final because I'm quite excited. Especially after beating Australia so well in the semi-final. Hopefully I can win the final with England, complete the redemption, and hope England win in 2015. In the year 2026. Anyway, that'll be the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked the video, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content.